Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Ease, the Oath, and Felghana. See where adventures can be taking us next. So in our past couple of episodes, we have been working our way through this lava area, and we did defeat 2 bosses. Now I think we're going to head back and see if we missed something, because it feels like the path to go would be this way. Of course, this is where we fought the last boss. It was quite the battle. We're working our way over now. Because all we saw last time was just some Ravel ore. But if we've learned anything from traveling through here, sometimes you just jump. And there was that gap, so maybe we just land inside and see where it takes us. And off we go. Oh, that makes sense.
That was faster than I'd anticipated.
Oh, that voice sounds familiar. Of course.
I had every confidence you'd make it back alive. And with the statue, no less. I must admit, I'm impressed.
Wonder if Chester just used Adol to get the statue for him.
Now, hand them over.
Sounds about right.
Don't play dumb with me either. I know you're the one who defeated that creature in the quarry.
Chester, don't!
Is that Elena?
Elena? Dogi?
It's nice to see them again.
Shouldn't be here. Why have you come?
Sister Nell told us that Adol had come here to look for Father Pierre. Dogi had just returned and was going to follow him, so I came too.
No end of trouble, I swear. Freezing my ass off climbing the Elder Mountains, with monsters all around me and no equipment worth a damn. So I go back to town to regroup and try again. And what do I hear? The mayor's been hurt, and Adol's off at the ruins. And Chester, you've been missing for 6 months? What the hell, man?
Chester, I don't mind that you've become one of Count McGuire's knights. No matter what people say you've done, you're still my brother. If you're truly following your heart, I would never stand in your way. But why? Why are you doing this? Why would you kidnap a priest? Or try to hurt Adol? And how come you never contacted
All
me,
very good
even
questions.
just to let me know you were still alive?
Are you done?
Oh, he doesn't even care. Very
I left
dismissive.
town because I found the menial existence offered me there to be utterly repugnant. I wasn't thrilled at the prospect of babysitting you for the rest of my life either, Eleanor.
What?
I thought that if I became one of McGuire's knights, I could move up in the world and make something of myself, as opposed to living a peasant's existence in some backwater town, biding my time until I die of boredom. It was all dragging me down, Elena. Living life in a place where nothing matters is the height of tedium. Not just one element of it either, but every part of every day. You, the town, my past, everything, all meaningless.
What are you saying?
Chester, you son of a bitch!
That's a good point, Dogi.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I could ask the same thing. You have no right to feel indignant, Dogi. I simply chose the same path in life as you. Or have you conveniently forgotten that you abandoned Redmont on a whim 8 years ago? None of us are children anymore. Keep your statues for now. I'm sure they'll be safest in your care.
Very interesting.
As I said, I became one of Count McGuire's knights to rid myself of my past. That includes you, Dogi. You are no longer a part of my life.
Ooh, that's a tough thing to hear, I bet.
I suggest you forget about me and move along. Get in my way and you'll be very, very sorry.
I still can't believe what happened at the ruins. I mean, what can Chester possibly be thinking?
Mayor, I hate to say this, but we have larger concerns at the moment. The closure of the quarry is bad enough, but to threaten a priest on top of it all. Chester's a factor, yes, but I think our first priority should be Maguire. He is indisputably the root of our problems.
Yes. You're right, of course. Bishop Nicholas, do you have any inkling as to what Count Maguire may be after?
I'm afraid not. But then, he's never been one to talk openly about his affairs. His wife and their 2 children attend morning mass without him, always. I do find it hard to believe, though, that he'd try and claim authority beyond that of the church.
What would you suggest we do about Father Pierre, then?
As head of the Felghana diocese, it is my duty to oversee the well-being of all members of the clergy. When I return to the castle, I intend to have a talk with the Count. Fear not. I should be able to secure Father Pierre's release.
I don't know about that.
Much obliged on that.
I'll leave Father Pierre to you, then. Thank you.
I must say, though, I am a bit concerned about these statues Count Maguire has Chester searching for. May we see the 2 you've found thus far, Adol?
Adol produced the statues from his pack.
Interesting. And very unique.
So, the big critters were guarding these?
I sense an unusual power from within them. It's possible there may be a link between these statues and the recent monster appearances.
What?
How do you figure?
Well, this is pure conjecture on my part. But these 2 come from the quarry and the ruins, both of which seem to be hotbeds for monster activity as of late. And each was guarded by a large creature of unusual strength. Does that not strike you as more than mere coincidence?
You may be right. And if that's the case, we'd be especially foolish to let the Count get his hands on them.
I would agree with that.
I think we should safeguard them until we know exactly what's happening. What's wrong, Dewey?
No, nothing. I just get the feeling I've seen these statues somewhere before.
What?
Come on, out with it, Dewey.
I'm thinking. It's not like this was just yesterday. It was down inside the old abandoned mine, if I recall correctly. There was a mural painted on the wall.
Abandoned mine?
It's an old, deep section of the Tigre quarry that we exhausted long ago. Been closed off ever since. We found a really ornate mural painted on one of the walls there.
Very
Can't
interesting.
even imagine how old it was, but if memory serves, it depicted 4 statues that looked an awful lot like the ones we've got here.
Could there really be a connection?
Well, it certainly warrants an investigation.
All right. Hey, Adol, what say we split our efforts? I think I have an idea. I'll get my stuff together and return to the Elder Mountains, while you head to the abandoned mine.
Ah, you intend to see Berhard?
Yeah, the old master. He knows more about Felghana's legends and folklore than anyone else, so he can probably fill in some of the blanks. Plus, you might know something about Chester's situation.
Yeah, it is interesting to
Was
see why
Chester's
Chester
master
has
too
turned into a... seemed like a bad guy.
You might have some idea why that idiot's been acting like such a jackass.
Another good question, Dogi.
I'll speak with Chester directly at the castle. He may be more likely to grant Father Pierre's release than Maguire. I'll also see if I can learn anything pertinent about the statues while I'm there.
Sounds like a plan. Hope you can talk your way through that thick skull of his. Adol, I'll catch you later. Good luck in the abandoned mine. Don't get yourself killed without me, you got it?
Funny.
If you have a chance, too, be sure to check in on Eleanor. I feel so bad for her. Poor kid. Let's make sure we get this all sorted out, for her sake.
All right, Adol. The entrance to the abandoned mine is next to the quarry storehouse, at the bottom of that first vertical shaft. I'll go on ahead and get the door open, since the lock's kind of tricky. Get your stuff together and meet me there, okay?
Okay, sounds like a plan.
That's wise, Dogi. Monsters aside, remember the quarry's off limits right now. If McGuire's men catch you there...
It won't be a problem. I'll bring Paul and Ricardo for manpower, and we'll be in and out before anyone's the wiser. Got it, Adol? Don't keep us waiting. You know where we'll be, so hurry up.
Investigating the old mine as thoroughly as you'll need to be able to be no easy task. It's not much, but please take this and use it to temper your equipment. You'll need every advantage you can get. Ooh, nice. More gravel ore. Be careful down there. Don't take unnecessary risks. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's actually first head on over to the blacksmith, which is right over here. Oh my, Adol, might I see that bracelet you've got there? I consider myself something of an expert when it comes to jewelry and knickknacks. Adol passed the bracelet to Cynthia. I knew it, this is no ordinary bracelet, it's an ancient artifact with innate elemental energy. Did you fit this little gemstone inside yourself? You've got good sense, gemstones like these help increase the bracelet's power. Anyway, thanks for letting me feel up your jewelry. You really stumbled on something special. Okay, let's see, buy equipment. Is there anything to buy here? Longsword. Ooh, 24,000 gold. So our longsword is actually less strong than our broadsword.
Take your time.
Better
Hurry.
defense might be good. There
That's the one you want? Thank you.
we go.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, let's see. Buy items. What do we got?
Welcome.
Ooh, 10,000. So Kettle Elixir will give you an extra boost to your HP. Spirit Necklace is good, but very
Don't be a
expensive.
stranger.
Okay, let's actually head on over. So Chester's gone to work for the Count, has he? Guess I misjudged him. Never thought he'd just toss his sister aside like that, much less to serve as a lapdog for someone like McGuire. Guess all that really matters to him in the end is status and prestige.
What do you got for me?
Okay, so let's level up our broadsword.
This the one? Good to go. This the one? Good to go. I've done all I can do here. This the one? Good to go. This the one? Good to go. Gonna need more of them. Come again.
Okay, there we go. We're a little more leveled up here with our equipment. You know that island out in Siena Bay? There used to be a small village there a long time ago, but one day some kind of epidemic broke out, and that was the end of them. Isn't that just horrible? Really makes you think you never know what tomorrow may bring. Went to the castle to sign up for the service, but there was a white knight there who turned me away at the gate. That little Ponce had a hell of an attitude. Thought he was the cat's meow or something. And he wasn't the only one. No siree. Before he showed up, some other soldier boy kept trying to turn me away, because he couldn't handle me alone. I told them both where they could go and what they could do there, then I left. You may not look it, but I actually worked as a mercenary in Garmin before I came here. You know, you seem like you've been around your fair share of the world, am I right? You've probably heard all manner of mercenary stories from all over Europe. There was this one guy, no matter how overwhelming the odds may have been, if he was with you, you won, period. Here he calls this place his home, which is part why I came. Been keeping an eye out for him, but no luck so far. His name is... it's on the tip of my tongue. Bergrard? Barrowix? It's something. Burr, it's cold in here. What was I saying again? At least my son can still grow up to be a proud man. I just live my life vicariously through him, I guess. Okay, no items. No, try as I might, I just can't bring myself to believe all the rumors floating about Chester. He and Elena first came here over 12 years ago. Mayor Edgar took them in since they'd lost both their parents. Since all they had was each other, more or less, Chester was always really good to Elena. Always looked out for her. He was a clever young man and really knew his way around a sword. Sometimes helped Edgar with his duties, too. He once told me he was going to make this town great, just so he could shock the heck out of Dogi when he came back. We all believed Chester would make us proud someday. Keep hoping he'll change his mind about all this nonsense and come back home to Elena. You know, try as I might... okay, so that's the same thing.
Fine mess we've got here in Felghana, no? Chester's the big shocker for me. He's had a dignified air about him ever since he was a child. We always suspected that he might be the son of a nobleman or some such thing. But there's nothing noble about Maguire. Dogi, on the other hand, was a total mess as a child. And look at him now. Though I suppose I can't really compare since I know nothing at all about Chester's life before Redwood. The events of his distant past could hold the missing puzzle piece that gives valid context to all his actions. But then, what do I know? The more I think about it, the more I realize just how pointless it is to think about it. I'm uninvolved in the proceedings and have no skills to contribute to them. But you do, so I'd like you to have this.
Okay, acquired some Revel ore, awesome.
We often find pieces of Ravel on the floor during cleanup, dragged in on the miners' shoes, no doubt. It's not much, but I do hope it can be of some use to you. Really, it's about the only thing I can do to help, I'm afraid. After all, I'm basically just here to look pretty.
That's funny. I think we have some more villagers to still talk to and see if we get any more items. I looked out my window and saw the miners leaving town a short while ago. The quarry's been closed, so I can't imagine where they were all going. I know the quarry's important to the town, but I just don't like it. In fact, I hate it. I hate the quarry, and I hate everyone who works there. Please leave this house. You're not wanted here. Ooh, she is not very friendly. What happens if we go back in? Okay, same situation. Interesting. My son and his idiot friends have gone to the quarry to open up the abandoned mine for you. Make sure you thank them. That shaft was sealed up back when I was still head miner. After we exhausted all the ore, the place became a death trap. Lots of hollow rock and pitfalls and such. And rotting wood now, I surmise. I do remember that mural, though. We had no idea what it was, so we felt it best to let sleeping dogs lie, and kept our distance. You know, now that I think about it, couldn't be. Just ignore this babbling old man, if you would. Okay, nothing new there. Okay, I don't think we have enough to really sell at the moment.
Almighty God, please deliver me from temptation. Guide my path straight and true, and grant mercy upon the innocent. Lord, Adol? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. I was in the middle of my prayers. If you're here to keep me apprised of things, I'm afraid you're too late. Bishop Nicholas has already filled me in. The situation certainly has gotten quite out of hand. I simply don't understand why the Count would take Father Pierre prisoner. I hope no harm comes to him. And Chester, how could he commit such vile acts? I'm sorry, please excuse me. I lost my composure for a moment. You need to be very careful out there, Adol. Something is happening to Felghana. Something most unholy. I can feel it.
At least we can count on Bishop Nicholas to get Father Pierre back for us. I have nothing but faith in him. Okay, good to know. Door is locked up tight. Okay, so can't talk to Elena right now. Huh. Dashing is pretty fun. Hey Adol, heard you were headed into the dark depths of the old abandoned mine. You adventure types certainly are a crazy bunch. You just keep taking on one quest after another, helping anyone and everyone. It's positively inspirational. It can be crazy down there, though. I'll bet I mean the quarry's monster infested to begin with. The abandoned mine's been untouched by human hands for many, many years. Don't let your guard down. Long ago, the people of Felghana were strong believers in a religion known as Dio Anima. I don't know much about it, but the basic idea is that all things, inanimate or otherwise, have a spiritual presence. It sounds like a pretty interesting belief system, to be honest. I mean, it promotes respect for, well, everything. Nothing wrong with the church we've got now, though, either. Our clergy are tops, nicest people in the world. Still makes you wonder what happened to all the followers of Dio Anima. What could cause an entire religion to die? Okay, interesting. Is that Elena?
Thank goodness I caught you. I wanted to apologize. For what Chester did, I mean. I know it's little comfort, but he's my brother, and I felt I should give you something as an apology on his behalf.
Acquired wing talisman.
It's a family heirloom of sorts. Adoptive family heirloom, anyway. Full of spiritual energy. Supposedly, if you envision one of the old travel monuments while stroking its feathers, you'll be sent right there.
Ooh, nice. It's like a warping situation.
Think of it as a very useful good luck charm. As for me, I'll be alright. I've been contemplating all the horrible things my brother's been doing. And I know I should be angry with them, and I am. Don't get me wrong. But no matter what, he's still my brother. I'll always love him just the same. He's the only true family I have. So, like I said, I'll be alright. I don't know if I got through to him or not. I just know that I want all this to stop. He's putting himself and everyone else in such danger. Oh, Adol, if you see my brother again on your travels, would you please tell him something for me? Don't go out of your way to find him, of course. I just mean, if you cross paths again, tell him I said thank you for the pendant.
Adol silently nodded his consent.
I appreciate it, Adol. Ugh, I'm such a mess. Crying doesn't help anything. You're headed to the abandoned mine, right? Please, be extra careful. For me, okay?
Okay, Elena's wing talisman is one of the most valuable tools at your disposal. By using the wing talisman either from the item menu or by pressing the assigned extra function button, you can warp directly to any travel monument you've touched. Nice. That is awesome. Let's just take a quick look here. That is pretty awesome. think this is probably a pretty good stopping point for us, though. Past 20 minutes, and in our next one, we'll be heading on over to the mines. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.